Welcome, everybody. This is my first session on IntoBridge. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to play 5 deals and tell you my thought process. I think this is a great way to learn. I hope you agree. I do many things online. During that unfortunate COVID pandemic, I did a lot of teaching online. I enjoy face-to-face more, so I hope to see some of you one of these days at one of my events, and you can always find out everything about me and what I'm doing by just searching for my name and bridge, so you'll find me. Let's start to play here. I see a deal in front of me that looks very exciting to begin with. So my partner passed. I'm playing with 3 robots named Leah, so hopefully I don't get into trouble if I say she or her, but that's the way I do it. I'm not going to call the robot an it. So my partner Leah passed, he's passed, and I'm going to open the bidding. 1 club. This is a very nice hand, but not enough for a strong 2 up. So let's start with a normal 1 club opening. And Westover calls a heart. And wow, is this surprising? My partner has bid 1 spade, which in standard, and we're playing a standard system here, 2-over-1 game forcing. My partner's 1 spade bid shows at least 5 cards, because with only 4 spades, my partner would make a negative double. So partner's 5 or more spades, probably only 5, because she didn't open a weak 2 bid. So I'm already thinking at least game for sure. It's a question of maybe slam. Opposite, say, 5 spades, ace, king, I want to be in slam. Opposite 5 spades, king, and the ace of clubs, I want to be in slam. So it's not like I'm counting 17 points here. This hand's tremendous. So I want to make a really big bid here. I'm way too strong to just say 4 spades. I'm going to bid 4 hearts, and I'm not expecting much. It's not like my partner is likely to go to slam, but for now, let me bid 4 hearts. Okay, now my partner has gone really pessimistic here, because to me, after that double, my partner could pass to say she's interested. I still am thinking of making 1 more try. It really is tempting. I mean, how would my partner know that 5 spades, king, and an ace is a slam? Do I really want to get to the 5? Although could be a little awkward. They lead a heart. I rush it. I'm thinking of bidding again. I'm not going to use Blackwood. Blackwood with a void makes no sense. What if I use Blackwood and my partner shows 2 key cards? One of them might be the ace of hearts. So I'm going to give it 1 more try, though. I'm going to beg. I'm going to bid 5 hearts. Hopefully the robot knows that that's really, really begging. All right, and my partner bid 6 spades. Okay, so let's see. I'm excited here on this first board. Let's see if my partner got them up. Beautiful, look at that. 5 spades, king, and an ace. I think the robot and I are on the same wavelength. Okay, so I'm going to declare, since that's the way the system works, I'm in 6 spades. The way I look at this is we're basically going to lose the ace of spades, hopefully nothing else. If clubs don't split, there might be a little bit of work to do, but this is basically a draw trump hand. I'm not going to try to just start trumping things. I guess, though, if I can trump 2 hearts in my hand, in the dummy, and then throw a diamond on the ace, king, queen of clubs, that also works. But for now, I'm just going to trump this and start drawing trumps. So I'm going to trump. I'm not worried about getting overrun. Okay, and we'll knock out the ace of spades. And we hopefully should be claiming soon. Okay, now if I play another spade, there's only 2 more missing. They're either 2-2 or 3-1. They're probably 3-1. But because with ace and 1, they might have taken the first one. So if I play another trump, I risk that they win that and play another trump, but I don't mind that because I can set up the clubs and I have lots of entries. So I don't need to trump both the other heart and dummy. If they play another trump now, so be it. All right, well, trumps for 2-2. So now I have a complete claim because I don't even need the clubs to split. So I'm going to try my first claim, and what a nice spot here. Let's see if it lets me claim. It does, and we're off to a good start. Okay. Leah, you did this beautifully. Can I talk to the robot? Okay. East passes, and let's see, I have 15 high card points, and it's a beautiful 15. I'm going to open one no trump. I'm a huge believer in one no trump with this shape. If you want to read more about it on my website, you can Google one no trump with a 5-card major, because I'm 5-3-3-2. All right, so they've overcalled 2 diamonds. I assume that's natural since there's no alert. Let's see, natural. Partner with 2 spades, which, without discussion, I would say that that's not forcing. If my partner had a better hand, she would have had to do something else, like jump or start with a double. I don't assume it's a transfer. It's without discussion. So I'm going to raise spades now, and 3 spades or 4 spades are my choices. I'm going to go big. I'm going to bid 4 spades because I only have 15 points, but they are the most beautiful points. I have the ace, queen, and partner spades. I have a 5-card suit to set up. I have aces. I have nothing wasted in their suit. Okay, so they're sacrificing in 5 diamonds. As to whether or not my partner thinks this is inviting me to go to 5 spades, hard to say. It really should be inviting me to go to 5 spades, but I've already bid a lot, so I'm just going to take the money here and double. If we make 5 spades, so be it. Okay, so partner's on lead. Lead's a heart. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Can I read partner 7 of hearts? I'm glad we didn't bid anymore. Look at those spades in the dummy. Okay, so I'm going to win the ace of hearts and look at the heart spots. So let's see, partner led the 7. So the only hearts missing are the king, the queen, the 8. So what does partner have? Partner can't have king, queen, 7. She would have led the king. So that is looking like shortness, but looks like declare is the king, queen, 8. What other heart could partner? Hearts? Well, partner could have the 7-8 king, or 7-8 queen. But I'm going to return a heart anyway. If it's a singleton, I'm, give it a rough, and I'll give a suit preference. I'll return a high one for a spade play. Let's see if partner trumps it. Sure enough, wow. So partner ignored my suit preference, returns a club. All right, well, I'm a little worried here. I'm going to try to give partner another rough. Now, if partner has no more trumps, there's a danger that declare started with 4 hearts, 6 diamonds, and that she's going to throw away the spade loser here. So I'm a little worried that partner might not trump this, but, if I play the ace of spades, though, and declare trumps that, I'm going to try to give another rough. All right, I want spades, partner. Oh, good, partner had another trump. Yeah, with spade, I'm very happy. Okay, so we set this 2 tricks, and we certainly weren't, we were going to lose 2 diamonds, and we were going to lose a spade and a club. It looks to me like we weren't even going to make 4 spades, so I'm very happy here. I accept the claim down 2. Let's see if we were going to make 4 spades. I don't think so. We lose 2 diamonds, a spade, club. So to me, that looks like a very good result. Looks like they took a phantom sacrifice. I can take a look. Let's take a look and see. 5 diamonds, double down 2. That says, according to this double dummy, we could have made 8 tricks only in spades. So that was a great result. Okay. 3, 6, 10, 14. So I'm going to open a diamond. I'm not going to upgrade this. And partner puts a heart, and I am going to rebid 1 no trump, which has a balanced hand up to 14. I certainly have a maximum, so partner and rights, and I couldn't possibly have more. I'm not going to bother to show my hearts here, because if partner cared, my partner would have used new minor, and I'm not interested in playing in hearts. My hand's flat. Okay, partner has 11, very aggressive. I would have passed 1 no with my partner's hand. It's very aggressive to raise. All right, but here we are. I love my 9 of spades. I love my 10-9 of diamonds. Those are great cards. They've led the jack of clubs. So I have 3 club tricks, 3 aces. How can I get more? Well, diamonds or spades. this might surprise you, but I think I'm gonna take a spade finesse to start. I'm gonna win this in dummy and take a spade finesse, and I can do the diamonds later. So I have plenty of stoppers. I don't, if they switch to hearts, I won't be thrilled, but eventually I'm gonna need to play on spades. So I'm gonna win the queen of clubs, keep them in doubt about the king, and take a spade finesse to start, right or wrong. All right, so that gets my second spade trick. Now I'm gonna lead the queen of diamonds. I'm hoping they cover. I want them to cover. Now, king in one diamond with West, I can take four diamond tricks. That's really unlikely. The question is, can I afford to lose to the king of diamonds now? If or let the what if the queen of diamonds wins? Then I'd play a diamond to the ace. I could come back to my hand and knock out the king of diamonds anyway. I think I can, I could go up with the ace of diamonds and just play more. I think I'm gonna, boy, this is not clear. I think I'll finesse. It's not clear. I'd like to take more time, but I'm not gonna take more time. But there's the dreaded heart shift. I'm not happy about that. I'll let the first one win on general principles. Note the jack of hearts. It's a pretty interesting one. Well, now the 10 is the only one missing, so I have an extra heart stopper there. So I'm very comfortable now. Okay, I can even knock out a heart at this point, or try to knock out the spade. I have entries. Well, let's get that diamond out of the way, just in case something bad happens. And I kind of like to steal a spade trick here. The worst I can do is make my contract now. I'm going to lose a heart and a spade is all I can lose. Just a question of over tricks. I'm going to try to steal a spade trick. Let's see what happens. All right, now I don't want them to cash that. They cashed out. All right, I'm not happy they cashed out. I was trying to make an over trick. So be it. Now I'm going to claim. I was hoping to sneak something through. I lost two hearts, a spade, and a diamond. Somewhat normal. I would have loved to steal an over trick, but that was okay. All right, four hearts, pass, pass. Well, I have a huge hand, 18. I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to overcall at this level, so I'm going to have to start with a double. And that doubles just shows a good hand. Doesn't promise all the other suits. Leah, I'm going to take this. Stefan, if you're listening, I want to take Leah home as my permanent partner because she keeps doing beautiful things. I mean, she's playing better than David Berkowitz. David, if you watch this, watch out because this robot, David would have been clubs. My Leah bit spades. Beautiful. All right, well, there could be a slam, but I'm not going to be greedy. I'm already happy that we're in spades. So, Leah, beautiful bid, no matter what you have. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to be the dummy in four spades. Oh, dear. So we did miss a good slam here. All we're going to lose is a heart. So, yeah, could I have moved? I could have bid five spades. Anyway, we're going to make a slam here. Well, maybe I said too quickly. Hold on. We have to lose a heart, and oh no, we have to lose a club. It was a mirage. I can throw two clubs away on the diamonds, but we're off a club trick. So we did not miss a slam. Beautiful. All right. I don't think there'll be an over trick here. I mean, I don't think we'll make six, but we'll play a few tricks. Okay. So I'm going to certainly draw a trump, and I could just claim, but let's see. Do I really want to play this out? I'm going to be, let's draw a trump here. I mean, there's no chance for a squeeze. There's really no chance for anything. And jack trumps are 4-0. I'm just going to draw a trump and be a good guy and just claim my 11 tricks. I'm not going to make anyone suffer here. So let's draw the trump. They were 4-0, which I'm happy about because maybe they have a good sacrifice. Okay, and you can see I have to lose a trick at the end. So I'm going to claim 11 tricks. Claim four spades plus one. Let's see, how do they do? They lose two diamonds, they lose a club, so they have 10 tricks. So let's just look at the full deal. I like to talk about par since we've gone very quickly here. Let me just talk a little bit about par. So let's see, results. I love this interface, by the way. It's the first time I've used it. I think it's beautiful. I'm looking into exploring more. I'm going to be at the Nationals for a rare appearance, North American Championships in Philadelphia. Stefan, maybe I'll see you there and come to your booth because I'd like to learn a little more about this interface. So you can see Yeah, East West can make 10 tricks. So now this mini max 500, maybe that has to do with what's par. So if we go to 5 spades, they can go to 6 hearts, double East West down 500. That's maybe what mini max might be what I call par. So okay, so this is board 5. I was just trying to talk a little since it's gone quickly. North passed, East passed. I have a great hand again, 19 high card points. I could open 2 clubs. Let's see, if I open 2 clubs, then I would bid spades. Not terrible. In general, though, when I have a 2-suiter, I prefer to start with 1 spade. It's not likely to go pass, pass, pass. So I'll open 1 spade. 2 clubs is possible. My partner's a passed hand. She bids a no trump. Okay, so partner has up to about 11. I'm going to force to game here. I just love my hand. So I'm going to make a bid that is game forcing. I could just bid 4 spades, but we might belong in hearts. So I'm going to bid hearts. If I bid 2 hearts, partner can pass that. So I'm going to bid 3 hearts. That's a jump shift. My opener, that's game forcing, natural game forcing. 4 clubs alert I can click on. Let's see, it should be hearts. Yeah, fit, slam, train, hearts. That's how I would play it. Because if my partner had spade support, she would just bid 3 spades forcing. So this is heart support, controlling clubs, and slam interest. So let's think about this a little. What if partner has, say, the ace of clubs and 5 hearts queen? Well, on a club lead, I could have a little trouble. But if partner has the king of clubs, because 4 clubs doesn't promise the ace or avoid. Partner could have the king of clubs or singleton club and the ace of spades and 5 hearts queen. I think slams could be there. I don't want to insist on it though, because I'm worried about my trump suit. My hearts are, what if partner has 4 to the jack and we're off an ace? So I don't really want to get to the 5 level. So I'm going to kick this back to my partner. I'm not going to sign off in 4 hearts, but I'm not going to take control and use Blackwood. So I'm going to kick the ball back to partner with 4 diamonds. So let's go 4 diamonds. Saying, partner, I'm there if you're there, but if you bid 4 hearts now, I've had enough. All right, I've had enough. We are missing 2 aces, the queen or trump. I only have 4 trumps, so I'm going to call it a day. I'm not going to be too aggressive here. So let's stop in 4 hearts. So, boy, Leah and I are on the same wavelength. I remember I said ace of clubs and the queen of hearts. So slam is, especially I don't like this club lead. This is the killing lead, really, because without a club lead, I could maybe have time to work on those spades and get rid of some clubs. But now that they've led a club, I really have no choice but to hope it's from the king, king, jack, 10 of clubs. I don't think so, but I'm not going to go up with the ace of clubs because that's just giving up. And also it makes the club suit very awkward for later for them making me trump things. So I'm going to play low and, I expected to lose to the king, but so be it. Oh, okay. Well, West did lead from the king, jack of clubs. Okay, so now we're in business for potentially making 6. But you could see 6 wasn't great. All right, so now it's just a question of how I try to make the over tricks. I'm going to try to set up my spades, my long suit. I'm not going to try to set up dummy suit. I want to lead spades from the dummy because if East, my right-hand opponent, has the ace of spades, she might grab it. So let's cross to dummy and trump to lead a spade from the dummy. And I'm going to count the trump, of course. There's 5 missing. We'll see if they're 3-2. I'm going to lead the spade and see what East does. Okay, she played low. I'm going to play the king. Okay, so the ace was wrong. Now I'm going to, might as well cover that. You never know. They don't know I have a singleton ace. Okay, so now I'm going to continue to try to make that over trick. I think I'm going to trump a spade in dummy at this point. If spades are not 5-1, I'm going to make my 12 tricks. So let's trump a spade in dummy. Trump it with a 9 of hearts, just in case. Let's see. Okay, so spades are running now. They're either 3-3 or 4-2, and hearts are running. So I could claim 12 tricks, but I'll play a couple more just in case. So I am going to make 12 tricks, but it doesn't bother me. Look, hearts are 4-1. So this was an awkward deal if the club lead actually helped me at this point, because without that club lead, notice the 4-1 trumps, I'd have to really have some issues here. So I'm delighted to be in 4 hearts making 6, by the way. I'm not wooing that we miss slam. I think 4 hearts making 6 is going to be a great board. Okay, now the spades are running. No matter, well, we'll see how they split just for the heck of it. I hope they're 4-2. Not they were 3-3, because otherwise I would give the other declarers a lot of trouble. So let's claim here. But I think this is going to be a good result. Like on a diamond lead, it would have been very awkward. So I love the interface. I love my partner. Leah, you were my best partner in the last 10 years. You played beautifully. You bid beautifully. You had the right cards on every deal. You never complained. I got to get Leah as a partner. Okay, so I guess we're done here. That was kind of fun. I guess I'd like to try this again. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Come visit me at larrycohen.com. I have tons of information there, and I think we'll upload this little recording there. Thank you, Stefan. Great interface you have here. I look forward to learning more of it. Thank you, everybody.